Welcome everybody, thank you for coming today. Today I've called you to communicate and implement our plan. So Danielle, you need to draft up for approval some new policies and review our existing policies and procedures. The work health and safety you need to review and make sure it includes diversity. You need to launch the new anti-discrimination and equal opportunity policy. You need to review the occupational health and safety to include staff with special needs. We also need to review our computer policy as we're trying to move towards becoming a paperless organisation. You need to launch the new use of social media policy and review our drug and alcohol usage policy to include zero tolerance. Have you got any questions?
Yes. Which policy would you like me to prioritise?
Okay, I think the use of the social media platform first, as this is for our online shopping. You need to review the computer policy second and launch the new anti-discrimination policy.
How long do I get?
So 2 to 4 weeks. Do you think that's achievable?
Yes.
Okay, you need to draft these up and then email them to Lucy for approval. And then you can submit via email to our team. You need to also make sure that staff acknowledge that they've read and understood each policy. You need to communicate that with your store managers and, hopefully within that 4-week time frame. Okay, now Tony, you need to make sure your staff have had their performance appraisals and any professional development across our organisation. Yeah. Have you got any questions?
How long have we got?
Well, 1 to 2 months. Do you think that's achievable?
Yes.
Yep.
How would you like us to communicate?
Okay, I think you need to meet with your store managers, implement the performance appraisal, and then communicate. CC myself when you email the staff a copy of their appraisal. Okay, now Martin, you need to launch the new software.
Do you know which software?
Yeah, we're going to go with Xero.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we've got historical data. So you need to liaise with the accountant. You need to liaise with the store managers to do a stock control because we need a current inventory of what we've got on hand. And then you need to liaise with the accountant and their chief financial officer to set our budgets and KPIs and projections. Have you got any questions?
So you want to use Tanda and Xero together?
Well, do they integrate?
Yeah, they do, and that means they won't have to do timesheets anymore, I guess.
Fantastic. Okay, so can you maybe email the accountant, the store managers and the chief financial officer, when you've implemented the software,
Yep.
then maybe liaise with the accountant. This is probably priority.
Yep.
So how much time do you think that would be achievable?
I could do it in a week. I've worked with N0 before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, great. And do you think that will be easy to transition across to all department stores and all staff
Yeah,
in a reasonable time?
yeah, a week to 2 weeks probably.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So when you've done all that, would you mind emailing to me when you're liaising with the accountant, the chief financial officer and the store managers?
Yep, I can do that.
Wonderful. Has anyone else got any other questions?
Oh, good.
No, all good. Thank you for your time today, and we'll talk regularly with the implementation of our plan.
Thanks for having us.